What's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. We're gonna close this closet. There we go, that's better. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I am reviewing and installing my climate knobs. We're doing another knobs video, guys, you know? Just keep it going. Anyway, I wanted the full interior as blacked out as possible. These knobs were recommended by a couple different people. Thank you guys for sending me these. I didn't even know they existed, so I really appreciate it. So today we are installing and reviewing the climate knobs by AJT Designs is who makes these. The link for these is in the description below, and anything else that I show you and mention in this video will be in the description section below. So definitely check that out if there are things that you really like. I also talk about the drop stop seat cushion thingies that go in the middle that help prevent your phone or other things from just like falling into the abyss of your car, because that fucking sucks. So anyway, that's in this video as well, but let's just hop into it, you know? Let's give it a go. Alright, so as you guys can see, I already pulled one of these off. You do want to make sure that you're holding it all the way around because this little piece could totally just fly out, and I'll show you. I put it in a cup holder here. You want to hold on to that. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Anyway, you want to hold on to this piece here as it comes out of that part right here. There you go, right here. So you want to hold on to this, as that's going to go into the, let me zoom again, there we go, into your knobs here. So this one is for the AC, which this plastic piece, I was watching the video on it, this plastic piece is different on the AC knob, is at least what they were saying, and so you want to make sure that you keep, which you should do that anyway when you're working on something, is keep the pieces in the order that they came off of things and try to put them back in the same order, unless it's for sure something that's obviously the same. Anyway, so we've got these. Then they gave me these, which I'm not really sure why we have these. I think it's just for aesthetics. They did say don't tighten them down too tightly because you can obviously break the plastic. It's gotta be just for aesthetics, because you put those in before you even put this back on. So anyway, let's go ahead and get these pulled off here. It's really hard when you have nails because you're like fighting. Okay, all right, well this one was easier, so we'll do this one. There you go. So again, we're supporting this piece when we're pulling out like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and set this here so that they are separate from each other and I can kind of keep track. A lot of keys here. And it comes with a sticker too, by the way. Let's see. This one's really hard because the lip that's right here to get your hands in to get enough. Pray for me. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. All right, there we've got them both off, and I dropped that. Ah, thank God it's right there. Okay, anyway, they did say keep the AC part, so I'm gonna just set this up here because I don't care. This is just some random floater garbage. Anyway, about the order of that. Okay, so then this will pop back in, but after this goes back on. I hope you guys like that sound. It was super extra. Okay, so we're gonna flip this over, see if we can do this one-handed. Alright, so that just goes back in there like that. Let's go ahead and do... I don't know if it matters. I think I'm gonna do the screws first, actually. This I may or may not be able to show you guys. We'll see. gosh, okay. We'll actually probably have to use the tool to thread it. Normally I can kind of get something at the right angle and start threading it, but it's really not. It's not going. Come here, tiny Allen wrench. You guys are gonna get all the struggle noises on this video. Enjoy! Oh my gosh, okay, there we go. Okay, I'm only gonna show you one of these, and I'm gonna do the rest on my own, probably. Cool, and that's exactly why I have these gap stops. Link in the description, by the way. They do collect crumbs, which I hate, but they prevent things from falling into the abyss, which I am very glad about that. Anyway, hope you guys are enjoying my my system here. Give you a closer angle. Ooh, how exciting. Okay, yeah, they are just for aesthetics. Obviously we don't want them so loose that they can fall out later, but tight enough that they're in there. It's kind of a long screw for something that's just for aesthetics. Personal opinion, you know? I could do without that, or I could just have it look like it's in there. Although they do say there's science that proves that people that have to work on stuff, like Legos for example, will assume that the thing carries more value for them, so maybe this is psychological. The screws are a psychological test. Okay, I'm gonna put the rest of these in on all of them, and then I'll show you the install. Otherwise this video will be like 5 hours long with me just so I'll be back. Alright, so I thought I'd redeem myself and show you guys how I would actually install something like this. So once I get it threaded, I would literally just turn it until it's there, and then again we're not over tightening, just enough that they won't also just fall out, and just like that, and then you gotta just keep doing it to all of them. Also, full transparency, I wouldn't recommend doing this in your car. Like, normally, now I've started, so I'm stubborn, I'm gonna keep going now, but normally I would do this probably where I actually have a counter and I'm not fighting like the edge of the chair to make something like this happen. But you know, this is why I wouldn't do it in your car. I just dropped another one. Luckily, this is the second one I've dropped. Luckily, they have all landed in places that have been okay, and luckily I've got the drop stop that I showed you guys earlier. Dude, that thing is a lifesaver. They have other ones too, but these are the ones that were, I think they were originally, the ones that originally came out that were on Shark Tank or something like that. Anyway, I think they're great. So, link in the description for those for sure. I will add those at some point to my Amazon wish list. My sister just got here with her 4runner, so I'll update you guys here in a little bit. Bye! Alright, here we go. We have the knobs all done. So we're gonna just pop them back on. It doesn't look like there's any kind of... There is a special orientation. Okay, duh, of course there's special orientation. Looks like that would be it right there. And it looks like it slides into that channel. Yep. Great. Okay, there's one knob. You guys will have to tell me what you think. I'm gonna say knob weirdly again if I can before the end of the video. Is that on? That must be on. Oh, I lost my overhead lights. Hold on. All right. And you're lining it up, just to be clear, in this channel here. And then these three pieces just kind of false suit. So you kind of line it up. There you go. It's clipped on. And then this part, if you remember the AC. I don't know if there's anything special there. Nope, nothing special there. All right, there you go. Yep, I don't know if I care for these. I think pretty obvious I was gonna lose one of these at some point, and I did. And then it didn't come with any extras, which is odd. Most things you order come with an extra screw, so I'll reach out to them and see if they'll send me a screw for me. But here is what it looks like done. Let me zoom out so you guys can really see it, and check out the before and after and tell me what you think. Also, for knob videos, check out my little smiley faces that I got. Those are linked in this video that'll pop up right here. Alright, so one thing I'll say that I don't necessarily care for, little speed moment, I don't really like how these feel. I think it's the amount of ridge happening here, I like these have like texture on the side, you know what I mean? That's nice. This is like smooth with these like fat ridges, which of course everyone's gonna feel differently about that, but I would say that that's the one thing that I don't necessarily care for. And then I don't really like these screws and how unnecessarily long they are, and the fact that you have to put them in. Now I have seen, it looks like they have ones with like red screws, so it's a way of kind of like having a black and red combo, which makes a little bit more sense to me why they exist in the design, but I'm not in love with that. And then yeah, I just don't necessarily like, I guess, the way that they feel, you know. And if I had man hands, I'd maybe feel differently about that, but they just feel kind of like unnecessarily chunky and a little unnecessarily like tactile. But I mean, I think if this had texture. Editing Holly here really quick. What I don't like about these, to be absolutely clear, I figured it out later because now I've had them for a couple of days. I don't like how effing smooth they are between the giant chunky ridges. Now I think if I had bigger fingers, then maybe it wouldn't bother me as much because my finger would take up more of that surface area, but I don't. I have, you know, gloves, small size hands. I know that for a fact because I tattoo, so I know my glove size. I don't know, I feel like that maybe matters. Maybe that translates, I don't know. It's data on my hands for you guys. So the thing about that is my fingers slide a little bit before they kind of catch, and I'm not somebody who puts like pressure on things when I go to grab them. I just kind of apply enough pressure to hold it, and that's it. And so I find them a little slippy slidey, and then I'm like touching these big chunks in between. I like the feeling of my previous knobs better, to be honest, but I don't like how those look. So looks-wise, love them. Touch-wise, they could be better. They're not horrible. If they were perfectly smooth, it would be a nightmare. So at least they have the big chunk ridge things between that the screws go in, but yeah. I'd give them like a 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10. Yeah, they make it look better, I think. You guys will have to tell me what you think. I definitely prefer the blackout. I would wish that they had these in black. That would be nice because then it would be seamless. It would be looking real good at that point. So, but overall, I would recommend them. I think they're, you know, a nice way to get this looking a little bit more seamless, especially if you have a model like I do that everything else in here is black, then it's a nice addition for sure.
Yeah, those are nice.
Oh my god, sorry about the flash.
I like the little like indents here. They look as if they're like have like screws and stuff in them.
Those are the ones I had to put screws in.
Very utilitarian.
Yeah.
I think it looks great.
You see where I missed the screw on that one?
Yeah. So you gotta get that. That looks good.
Yeah, I think it looks better, especially considering that this is like an all black interior.
Especially with all the black, and then you've got these guys. It looks much better.
Yeah.
It does upgrade it quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, I wish that these were
also
interchangeable.
black, but it's okay, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's manageable. It's definitely better. Like, once I replaced these were like, ick. I also want to replace this.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching another one of my YouTube videos. If you enjoyed it, subscribe, like, share, comment, smash buttons. Bye, love you.